Hi guys, please hit this video on your way in and out the door. Let me tell you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to chew the food in my mouth. Shout out to the Cash App. Thank you so much. Please like this video on your way in and out the door. First of all, official peen sucker. Yes, you are desperate. I don't know if this nigga thought kissing ass was gonna make people not talk about it. And I damn sure he hoped Jay Dunn though. I don't think he hoped Jay Dunn can help him. I'm not calling her J Dummy for a reason because she is J Dummy. We all know that. That's why she got the nickname. So anyway, when I first was on, hey Kalia, when I first was on this panel, when Shakira first came around, before he talked a little bit too much, child, remember when I was on this panel and I was like, these niggas are flirting in the background? And official peen sucket faggot but got mad. And then him and Shakira dropped down in the comments. This happened for real. CEO boss lady. Look at Lady Dimples popping up now. Yeah. Luckily for you, Lady Dimples. But I do got questions for you, but not at this time. But there's neither here nor there. It looked like everybody turning on you, girl. But I want to tell you, official peen sucker is very thirsty. We know he was thirsty when he sucked Rico dick on the side of the road. And we all know what Rico got, right? But when Shakira first came around, I'm talking about the first time he came around to Nest platform, he was in the back chat flirting. I brought it up, they jump into the comments. So when those naked pictures came out, that wasn't a surprise to me. They been flirting with me. Shakira is for the streets. So right now what Shakira is doing with the gay community is he's making these people that he feel is desperate, which is you, Lady Dimples. We know official peen sucker is desperate, but he don't got no money. But you already know, when Shakira's in the building, money and clout is exchangeable to him. So he been trying to fake flirt with ODS fat ass. But I don't know what Shakira be telling you niggas behind the scenes to make y'all get past that face. Yeah, hold on. Fuck the feet. It's the face card for me. It will never surpass. Like, I don't give a fuck how your body looking. If that face card is a decline, it's a decline in general, bitch. But when I tell you, and if those people that was in that chat, and I got some people in that chat that's not gonna lie, they're gonna tell you, I brought it up. I rarely read back chat messages. So my ancestors put it in my heart to read it that day. Because trust me, if I read it, I'm very reactionary. I scolded out that day. And if y'all notice, official peen sucker got mad because y'all know Ness is not a girl's girl. Ness is not a girl's girl. So whatever nigga feeling about you, he can say it right there on the platform. So ODS went off right then and there. But before all the naked pictures came, I could have told you that. Y'all seen when he so-called made a video that's only saved for my lawyers. He erased it from his channel, but I got to download it for my lawyers and everybody in y'all states. Y'all gonna think of it later. But yeah, I got to download it. This nigga was sweating and crying, chasing down niggas on the street. Worse than Honest Road ever chased it, Shakira. At least Honest Road was discreet. This nigga wasn't discreet. And then in the video that he had for me, the girl, you could tell it was a girl that from his neighborhood. He was talking all that shit. She didn't co-sign one thing he said. She didn't co-sign nothing. because clearly he has a reputation for that. And I'm not saying I looked him up. I'm just saying based on that video that I have downloaded. Yeah, that nigga was chasing some guy down. I don't know if the guy was in the car. He never actually showed the guy. I have to look at the video again. I don't know. I don't know if he looked at the guy or whatever. But anyway, the guy basically was denying him. But that back chat, he was flirting with Shakira in the back chat before anything. Like before we had an inkling, before Shakira, I'm gonna say, before Shakira talked too much. I was indifferent about Shakira, so I can't say if he was gay or whatever. Now we know he's gay, but I'm just saying, like, prior to that knowledge, I didn't know. Like, I was just indifferent to him. But that's when Cole was trying to play the good cop and had Shakira as the bad cop. Okay. So, yeah. Barbara Warren, this is Barbara Warren. Somebody, one of my moderators blocked this hoe, because this is Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. No. You always talking shit about me, and now you want to come over here. Bye. Anyway, Lady Dimples. I heard that you was crying, and I know for a fact you was in my son's chat. How does this feel? How does this feel, Lady Dimples? Your God VS had you doing missions that could have had you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for you, you didn't never go too far, in my opinion. But yeah, you be doing too much for these people that don't really like you. But yeah, you don't know how to feel about uppity. But everybody that you had no problem co-signing, they wind up doing you dirty. So like I told you guys, y'all better catch the nest while she mad at official peen sucker. But I don't know why y'all would believe anything he said. The minute I got a sound bite saying that he's not desperate. Bitch, we know that's a lie. Even if y'all don't want to pretend like y'all don't remember that video that I got downloaded, that he said, it was some dark-skinned lady. She was a pretty chocolate dark-skinned lady. She sat there and let him talk. Because even people in his real life know not to associate with his ass. Okay? He was making all these threats. And that girl sat right there on silent. I had that nigga so mad. He admitted it. He said, I had to go clubbing because I'm mad at uppity. Okay, whatever. I ain't never been so mad at nobody I had to go clubbing. But, I ain't never been that mad. It is what it is. Barbara Warren said, uppity, I don't like that. I don't like. So why you over here? Get her out of here. Let me see if I can do it. Damn, man. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I tell you even better, bitch. I like these vertical lies. I can report you straight to YouTube. I ain't gotta block you. YouTube can deal with you. So anyway. Cause my moms be busy. They got jobs and lights and shit. Hey, just Andrea. What's up, boo? Yeah, but Dimples, how that feel? Maybe we can have separate conversations behind the scenes. Because you ain't never cash at me and I ain't never wanted you to. But you damn sure was in my son comment section, Lady Dimples. Like I said, I was watching you, ho. Because my son is not a part of the rainbow community. But he's very respectful. So I was watching you, ho. I was watching you. But yeah, you was out here going on dummy Mitches for people that's out here putting you out to rest, ho. How does that feel, Lady Dimples? But you the doxing queen. I don't know why they ain't getting in your business. And I don't know why you didn't realize I ain't never did nothing to my motherfucking kids, bitch. See, I'm gonna learn to stop fucking with uppity because my ancestors, they're gonna make it so that I have it in your face. But let me tell y'all something. Official peen sucker, just as thirsty as he was to suck Rico Report's penis, who was traumatized on the side of the road. That's a desperate nigga. When Enrico reports, he loves to pull his stuff out. And Enrico report said no, and he forced that man. Old official peen sucker ain't nothing but another Diddy trying to collect people. So he don't have to deal with the backlash. But no, nigga, I'm gonna bring it up every motherfucking time. Especially with predators. This is the real predator. This is the real predator. Okay? He attacked everybody he trying to befriend now. Because he got no job and he need the money. And his content, YouTube ain't gonna like let me not say too much. But yeah, I was about to say official peen sucker. God knows he's hidden from my page years ago. But Black Pearl, what up, boo? Miss Rhonda. Oh, my vacation was great. But I just wanted to tell Lady Dimples, stop being a crash test dummy with the cash app and the personality, because you lucky you ain't never came on my son crazy, Lady Dimples, because I was watching you, ho. But you was crying online about my son. I need to cry online for you, Lady Dimples, because your parents ain't teach you shit. You keep getting used by bums. Niggas that need you in life. My son don't need a goddamn thing from you. It's unfortunate that you went to school dirty, but that has never been my son's case, and that's on a court document. Your mama V has been playing in your face, but guess who face she can't play in? Uppity. See what I'm saying? When y'all allow yourself to be used as crash test dummies and it doesn't fall back in your favor, especially when y'all be playing with kids, especially not mine. Don't y'all see when I tell you I got judges fired, I mean that shit. When I say you can't play with me, you can't play with me, legally or otherwise. Like I told you guys, I have a master's in self-defense, but I don't bother nobody. It don't matter how many people or how many troll pages you make in agreement with you. When it comes to the court of law, you got to prove that shit. And I just happen to be in a position because of how I live my life. I ain't playing with nobody because I don't want nobody playing with me. You understand that? I'm very upfront and honest about how I feel about people. You know what I'm saying? So, Lady Dimples, you did too much in my opinion when you actually was communicating with my son, except via me first. You could have put yourself in a big trick bag. Luckily for you, I let you live. But your friends that put the battery in your back, you see how they feel about you, bitch. There's a lot of things I could do. And they had you go outside limits they would never do. So yeah, but official peen sucker, he is a real Chester. He actually tried to say he was gonna grape my son, he was gonna grape my baby daddy. Every time official peen sucker mentions any men in my life, it's always sexual. And I have no choice but to revert back to when Rico Reports needed a ride. And he used that to suck on him. See, Rico Report is a part of the community. My son ain't. I would hate for him because he's jobless now. And when they do like, how you say, what's that called? Non-corporate agencies. I don't want, because he can't call. We already know official peen sucker. He has an entry-level job. So the most he gonna get in corporate is non-profit, because they take anybody. So I just want him to be on official paperwork, and it's my duty as a mother, and even though I'm not with two of the baby daddies, I feel like it should be put out there because I already followed up with like video evidence. Yeah, and Lady Dimples, you was in communication with my son for what? For what? Do you think that's helping you? Who was you trying to help? They ain't helping you though. But like I said, lucky you kept it cute because child, please. Even the community doesn't, the rainbow community be acting like trans is a problem. Okay? Y'all already know what they be trying to say about y'all. But all gay men, I think, oh, I won't say all gay men. I would say out of 100%, 95% of them was touched as children. They like to lie about it for what? I don't know. But see, my son has never been touched. Great childhood. Okay? So anyway, I'm not saying that people cannot hit on my son, but whatever. Don't talk to my son on behalf of nobody in this sector, because you're going to find yourself caught the fuck up. Because these people are not your motherfucking friends. You should have been know that about VS. VS ain't in front of her motherfucking self. Fuck, I thought was going to go on. Okay? I'm holding this in because you didn't ask me first. You asked me after the fact. And if you thought for 1 second my son ain't in communication with me about any of you people in the sector, you're weird. My son ain't hiding from me. My son ain't running from me. None of that. But my son has not been here. But you had, Lady Dimple, you was the one that was crying. And with this rainbow community protection, I got to protect myself. So if you're going to be out here crying, talking about something, you identify with my son. My son doesn't identify with you, though. That's the problem. Y'all gonna stop playing these fucking games for these people that don't even fucking like y'all. Y'all be doing shit for clout. Y'all be doing shit to fit in. Playing games with the wrong motherfucking people. You gotta ask yourself, why don't these people do that shit directly to uppity? That's what I would ask these people. Is it worth your job and freedom? Because when it comes to that rainbow community shit, my son doesn't have anything to do with that shit. None of my children. And I make my kids very. I don't care if my son was gay or my daughter. To be honest with you, I don't care. But they're not. That's the problem. So a trans person or a gay person that don't know my children, have no prior relationship with my children, and are only going off these weird ass bitches in this sector who have ulterior motives. I don't know what their motives is for sending some rainbow community people at my children that have nothing to do with the rainbow community. I don't know. Because the rainbow community has nothing to do with my son. My son is not negative against the rainbow community. He don't be doing none of that. He just be over here minding his business. But y'all couldn't let that happen. So don't ask me if you... How am I going to ask you if it's a problem or not? He's a grown person. I just made him aware of what was going on. So like I told you, had you got inappropriate, it'd have been a problem. I wasn't going to tell you shit. I would have let the proper authorities to deal with you. But my thing is this. You didn't ask me before you contacted my son. You didn't come to me before you went different live to live crying. Based on what a bitch said, that now she's saying it's not court papers, it's court. No, she's saying it's paperwork. Now she's switching it up. Now she's switching up her testimony. But like I said, it always takes it for y'all to go through that shit. But anyway, like I said, official peen sucker, you definitely are desperate. You sucked Rico dick on the side of the road. I have video footage of you saying that you was gonna try to have sex with my son because you think he's mentally incapable of stopping you. You're trying to sexually harass my baby fathers. I have screenshots of what you said in your chat, what you put on your community board. I have the number of messages. I have it all, bitch. So you definitely are a desperate ass bitch. That's it. So like I said, you guys in the future, mind your motherfucking manners, because my kids love me. The fuck. Hey, just be my bug. Oh, Lady Dimples, I wish you would have contacted me before you contacted my son. Lady Dimples, we're not going to play that game. I wish you would have contacted me before you contacted my son. In any form of fashion. You didn't do that. So that's not, you can't clean up what's already been spilled. See, uppity, when it comes to her kids, I give you the rope to hang yourself. But if you make imminent threats, I'm going to answer it right away. I didn't know what you was doing until it already happened. You acting like I had the option to tell you not to contact my son. But even when I did have the option, I told y'all not to contact him. Unless y'all interested in whatever he got going on. My son has never been over here. My son has never went through anything you went on live crying about, Lady Dimples. You never had one conversation with me before you went live crying about some shit that has nothing to do with me or my son. I'm sorry you went through that as a child. It has nothing to do with me. But irregardless, you didn't contact me before you did anything with my child. You went by people who are now throwing you under the bus and who are now saying it's not court documents, it's paperwork. But that bitch, that shit, that word game don't work with me. But like I said, luckily for her, my son don't want to be bothered with the bitch. He says she's weird, and she is weird. My son ain't used to no weird ass bitches like some of you hoes over here. My son was over there thinking people genuinely was interested in his page. My son went through a whole trial where people was saying that his views went up because he was buying views like Ness. No, they didn't understand there's a whole bunch of bitches between the ages of 30 to 50 in some 20-year-old business. I don't raise no weird ass kids. They're not in their 20s, teenage years, trying to hang around y'all. That's not what I do. And they think it is normal. It's not normal over here. I know how to move in these spaces. They don't. But Lady Dimples, you did not come to me one time. You didn't come to me in a live or any other, well, at that time you couldn't come to me anywhere else, but you did not come to me one time, Lady Dimples, but you went off the word with others. You went off the word of others. And them same people are throwing you under the bus. So I want you to keep that in mind. I think Lady Dimples is redeemable. Okay? I think you're redeemable. And that's the only reason I'm doing this live. But at the same token, do better. And at the same, and also, you shouldn't have went on no lives. It doesn't matter how old my son is. What the fuck is wrong with y'all line of questioning? If I knew y'all children had a YouTube page, I don't give a fuck if I like y'all or not. Do you think I'm going to go to y'all kids' YouTube page and contact them based off of you? I'm not going to do that. That's weird. That's weird as fuck. And it's called harassment. Y'all better look up y'all motherfucking laws. That's why I said, y'all think my kids ain't running from me. My kids ain't jumping out of windows. My kids ain't doing none of that. So here we are, at least a year later, maybe almost a year later. And y'all see the bitches that had to click up and say they're not desperate. I ain't never sucked dick on the side of the road. I ain't never approached none of y'all in offline settings that I didn't have permission to. I ain't never sexually threatened none of you guys. I ain't never physically threatened none of you guys. So, but there are people that will put batteries in your back, and I'm just using Lady Dimples as an example because of what it is. Like, girl, like, just think better. Don't make excuses, because just like you I don't care how many times you contacted him. It takes one time. And you definitely was in his chat more than once. So we're not going to use that excuse. But I'm just saying, you should have not been in my son's face unless you was genuinely interested in whatever the fuck he had going on. Instead of listening to a mentally insane bitch who don't have a good relationship with her own fucking daughter. I don't know how you want to be a woman but don't understand womanhood. And that's no shade. I never came at you on your womanhood. See, my daughter, if she doesn't hear from me, I have to make sure I stay in constant communication with my daughter at college. Because she will really leave college and come checking on me. She will really leave college. It's happened. If she don't hear from me soon enough. The fuck? That's why I had to say, that's the real reason why I bought a second phone. Because my first phone be messing up. But anyway, I'm getting out of here, you guys. But stop playing with Uppity for these weird ass people that don't even like y'all. If Uppity didn't do nothing to y'all, let them get their punishment head on. Don't be creating roadblocks for these fucked up ass people in their sorry ass ways. official peen sucker, his history online versus in the history he said to me, nigga, you a rap. I don't give a fuck who you make up with, bitch. Later, you guys.